Hello, my name is Paul, and what the game plan is I'm going to do my set of bench presses, and I'm going to give you a huge tip on how to control your weight, how to lose weight, how to maintain weight, how to keep your muscle, how to lose fat. So here we go. Let me get my set out of the way. Nice vertical bench press. It's smooth and controlled, yes? That's how we want our form to be. You control the weight. It does not control you. P.S. That also is a tip. That's my goal, is to give you as many tips in exercising and living healthy as I can. Why not? It's fun. Here we go. Nice set of bench presses, working the chest, triceps, and deltoids. Okay. Could do one or two more, but do not. Exert it, make it work, make it feel good. Okay, now for the tip about controlling your weight. I have been telling clients for decades to blog your food, to log what you eat, to write down what you put in your mouth, knowing that it was the right thing to do, knowing that it was good for you and that it would work better than if you did not do so. 6 months ago, I started logging my own food for the first time in my life. I've done bodybuilding competitions my entire life, off and on, since I was 16. But I've never logged my food. I always had the attitude that if I was honest with myself, I would know when I was eating correctly to get the results I wanted, which was minimal body fat, maximum muscle for the size I was. I've never been a big guy, you know. I'm not one of those big, huge, muscular guys. I'm fairly small. So I had to make sure that whatever I put on stage was the best quality I could find. But by logging my food this time, it opened my eyes to so many aspects that are just game-changing. When you log what you eat, you know how many calories you are eating, you know you're on course. At the end of the day, you may say, oh, I've got to eat a little bit more because I'm not quite there yet. I haven't achieved my caloric goal. I'm too far under. I've got the thing set for my fat loss. Well, I want it to be a fat loss, and you should too. You don't want to just lose weight. You want to lose fat, okay? You can lose muscle and lose weight. You can lose water and lose weight. Absolutely not what you want. You want to lose excess body fat. So at the end of the day, you say, okay, I've got to get a few more calories in, or I'm allowed to have that little treat at night. I can have I could have half a cup of ice cream now because I've got plenty of calories left. It's not a problem. If you're not logging your food, you don't know that. You're guessing. You're hoping you're eating well. So it really is a game changer. And what happens when you log your food, and by the way, when you do log your food, you should never set it for more than half a pound per week. Flat out, just don't do it. Here's why. You want to allow yourself every calorie you can and still be losing. Why do you want more calories? Because that way you can give yourself better nutrition. You can get the protein and the fats and the carbohydrates that your body needs to function, and you're still a little bit below what you're burning, so you're going to lose. It's going to be a slow loss. You have to be patient. A slow loss, if you're doing it correctly, will be a fat loss. Your body cannot lose weight rapidly and only lose fat. If you create a tremendous deficit and you are now way below, you will lose weight rapidly because you're losing muscle and you're losing hydration. That's not what you want. What you want is a slow, gradual fat loss. So at the end of a period of time, you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to see a whole new you. You're going to be leaner. You're going to be more muscular. If you're a female, you're still going to be more muscular, which is nothing wrong with that. But you won't look like a guy. You won't have that muscle, that tone. But you will lose the weight you want to lose, not the weight you don't want to lose. So be patient. You can use any logging app food logging app that you want. I hope it's okay for me to say this. MyFitnessPal has been around for years. I'm not connected with them. This is purely out of the blue. That's the one I happen to use. It seems to be very efficient. There may be other ones that are equally good. I really don't know. I found one that works, and well, I'm good to go. So if you log your food, here's another tip. I told you already, don't set it for more than half a pound per week, okay? And be patient with that. And know that it's going to go in spurts. There's going to be times when you're going to lose a little bit more, and be times when you don't lose almost at all. If you look at your log and you got it set and you're keeping the calorie count that you want to keep, you will lose. Your body's going to let you lose it however it feels it's safe to do so. But go to the Mayo Clinic. They have a fantastic chart there that will enable you to figure out how many calories you want. Put in the proper activity level. Yeah? So you got your activity level set for Mayo Clinic. You're going to set it no more than half a pound per week loss. You're going to determine, there's another website, a YouTube channel called the Institute of Human Anatomy. That's the Institute of Human Anatomy. They have an excellent video on protein requirements for different types of athletes and people. Go to that, and it will tell you can figure out how many grams of protein you need per day for what you are and what you are doing. Like an endurance athlete running marathons may need one requirement, a weightlifter may have another requirement, a pickleball player may have another requirement. So find the closest to you that you can, and so you got your macronutrients and protein set. You're probably going to want about maybe 20% of your calories from fat and the rest from carbs, either vegetables or whole grains or what have you, bread, pasta. But try to get the best quality of bread and pasta and so forth you can. There's a big honking difference between, I won't name the name of the bread that we all know the name of, that's very low in nutrition and it's mass produced, and a good quality of homemade sourdough bread. They're not the same thing. It's not apples to apples. So get the best quality, always get the best quality of food that you can. The most natural, the least processed. I happen to make my own bread because I was a baker in the Navy for 5 years. They taught me how to bake, so I bake. I bake my own bread, and good for me. It tastes great, and I love it. It's something I enjoy. If I didn't enjoy it, I probably wouldn't be doing it. I don't enjoy mowing a lawn, but I enjoy baking bread. So anyway, which is good. I don't have a lawn to mow. But anyway, so you know to go to Institute of Human Anatomy for your protein requirements. You know to go to Mayo Clinic for your calorie requirements. And you know to set no more than half a pound per week. I know I keep saying that, but so many people, 2 pounds a week. I want to lose 2 pounds a week. Well, it's not going to happen. Not and keep you healthy and safe and make it something you can stick with. I almost never get hungry. I get hungry. I'm almost never starving. I got my food log set up for 6 feedings a day. That works for me. The default will be 3 meals and 2 snacks. But you can change it. I do 6 times a day, starting with my first feeding in the morning, and it's almost always the same. I eat egg whites, bread, coffee with milk, maybe some jam on my bread, Bob's your uncle. That's it. I'm done. I have lost, in the last a little bit less than 6 months, I've lost 6 pounds, a good 6 pounds. My muscle has stayed the same. My workout energy is excellent. I'm training really, really well. I'm hoping to do my last bodybuilding competition this summer. That would be very nice, 60 years after my first one. But I've lost weight. I've lost inches in my waist. I've gone from 10, 11, 12% body fat range to 7, 8, 9% body fat range. So I've lost 3% of the body fat I had. So assuming, let's say I started at 10, I went to 7, that's 3%. But it's more like I went from 11 to 9. But you gotta remember, if I lose 3%, There, that's 30% of the weight I've had, of the fat I had, right? So it's not just the percent you're losing, is what percent of the fat you had did you lose? If I'm losing 20 to 30% of the body fat I've got, that's huge. And that's why it's taken me 6 months to drop 6 pounds. But it's all been fat because I've eaten great. And you will too. You will lose. You will get an app, log your food, stick with it, don't give up, eat the best quality of food you can, moderate your portion size so you're being fed throughout the day so you never are short on nutrition. You've always got your tank topped off, right? You've always got nutrition coming in. I've eaten twice today. It's 1:16 right now. I've eaten 3 times. I've eaten 3 times today. Small, maybe 300 to 400 calories at the most, maybe less. And I've got more meals coming later. So try that. And if you want to, what the heck, I'll do another set of bench presses. Okay, make me work for it, right? The old man has to work for it. There you go. This should be a little bit heavier, but it feels good. The main thing the workout has to be is what? Safe, right? You don't get injured. You get injured, you're going backwards. Second thing has got to be is consistent. Once you get those 2 things in place, you just work out within yourself. You work out consistently. Consistency is what matters, guys, and girls, and ladies, and men. And you, the person watching this, you're the one I'm talking to. You can do this. You can make your body be pretty much whatever's genetically capable if you do the right things at the right time consistently. Well, this is Paul from Life Shapers Personal Training. I have a website, lifeshaperspersonaltraining.com. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Because, what the heck, that's what it's all about. Meanwhile, Paul from Life Shapers Personal Training signing off. Hope you have a terrific day. Thank you for your time.